Go yourself.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. It's not often you get to witness history in your life, and so you should stop and remember historic moments that happen. And ladies and gentlemen, there is not a more historic or viral moment in American political history than the president and resident of the White House saying, "Go F myself," on a live stream. And that is precisely what happened 2 years ago to the date with Joe Brandon.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well. Merry
Christmas,
and let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree. Hey, by the way, where are you in Oregon? Where's your home?
Look at Jill. Look at Jill. You have to stop and remember that we have the greatest movement, man. We we have so much energy on our side, and from the get, Joe Biden was being punked in the White House. This was, of course, on the Christmas live stream. They took live callers. This was a massive mistake on their part. And Joe Biden said, "Go F myself," on a live stream. How did we get to this point? And it's really, really important, the backstory to not remember. So how did we get to this point? It's very important to remember the whole story. As soon as Joe Biden took office, gas prices skyrocketed, the stock market crashed, and the entire American experience got worse. Inflation was through the roof. And so people began to chant in large numbers, stadiums full of people began to chant F Joe Biden. Family show, so we try as hard as we can not to drop F-bombs, but they were chanting Joe Biden. Check this out.
Joe Biden! Joe Biden! Joe Biden! Joe Biden!
Good old Joe Biden! So there you have thousands upon thousands of students chanting FJB. Now, that is a little profane for some people. We do certainly have some people that like to watch their language a little more in our movement. And so they needed, but they shared the sentiment. And so they needed their own version of that. And that was delivered to them, gift wrapped during a NASCAR interview where a man named Brandon, who is a NASCAR driver, was giving an interview after winning or doing well in a race, and behind him, people were chanting FJB. Listen to what the reporter said to try and turn all of this into fake news.
Thank you to all of our partners. Oh my God, it's just such an unbelievable moment.
Brandon, you also told me you can hear the chants from the crowd. Let's go, Brandon. And you told me you were going to kind of hang back those first few stages and just watch and learn. What did you learn that helped you there in those closing laps?
Oh God, it was learning.
Okay, so like the crowd is they literally cut to a crowd shot and you can hear clear as a bell, clear as a Christmas bell, F Joe Biden, right? You can hear them chanting it. Large numbers of people, dozens, maybe hundreds of people chanting that during the live feed. And the reporter goes, they're saying, "Let's go, Brandon." It's wonderful to actually, two things were magical about this moment. One, you were able to see how fake news actually operates in real time. You were able to see how they psyop you in real time by just lying directly to your face in order to deliver you the message. And then two, you were able to effectively see how hard they are protecting Joe Biden. Because if this were Donald Trump, there'd be articles written all over the country about all over the entire world would join forces to say that Donald Trump is having hundreds of thousands of students chant his name in a profane way, and that is an act of resistance. Ladies and gentlemen, the Let's Go Brandon was just getting started. Libs couldn't actually avoid it no matter how hard they tried.
Term elections. Mike, what do we know about what the president plans to say today?
Well, Craig, there are really three pillars to the president's crime strategy that he's eager to talk about here in New York today. First is what you mentioned, not just increasing funding.
So they had to cut away here on MSNBC because a guy was holding a "Let's Go Brandon" flag here. To shut up. Like they had to cut to B-roll of Joe Biden stumbling up the stairs in a mask because a absolute based king alpha Chad was behind the live shot holding up a "Let's Go Brandon" sign. I think they did eventually go back to it. No, okay, they cut the guy out entirely. But here, check it out. It's so awesome. Joe Biden, of course, couldn't avoid the "Let's Go Brandon." Check this out. This is the motorcade. Joe Biden. People are chanting that and continue to chant that. Of course, massive sports arenas and sports stars chanted "Let's Go Brandon." Jorge Masvidal chanting "Let's Go Brandon" at UFC. Of course, that is the home crowd, along with the crowd at Donald Trump's golf courses, which chanted "Let's Go Brandon" while Donald Trump was entertaining Tucker Carlson. Let's go Brandon! Let's go Brandon! Let's go Brandon! And Tucker Carlson chanting along, and Donald Trump chanting along to it. Yeah, pretty awesome. Not the first time that Donald Trump got hit with a "Let's Go Brandon" chant and joined in. Pretty amazing stuff here. Check this out from a speech early on in 2021.
A laughing stock all over the world. You just saw what happened to Joe Biden on his travails in Europe. That wasn't good. He went to see the Pope. He was a little late. What the hell happened to him? Does anybody know what happened? Don't say it.
Look at the response. Look at the smile. Can't stop what's coming. They can't stop it. This is a movement.
I still haven't figured out, was that young, attractive female reporter, was she trying to cover up, or was she being nice? Did she not understand what was happening? She works for NBC, so it's about 94% sure that she knew exactly what she was doing.
Donald Trump, this was in a tuxedoed, very polite event where Donald Trump was saying that, but Donald Trump went to a recent sporting event, I think it was the World Series, and was met with "Let's Go Brandon" chants and was laughing his ass off. Check this out.
Brandon with Trump laughing.
Let's go Brandon! Let's go Brandon!
Trump obviously loves it. Joe Biden doesn't know what it is. Joe Biden didn't know what it was when it was said to him in, again, the greatest clip ever played and ever to hit the internet in the political realm. We probably will never get better than this. Although, who knows these days? We'll never get better than this.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well. Merry Christmas, and let's go Brandon.
Let's go Brandon. I agree. Hey, by the way, where are you in Oregon? Where's your home?
I love the moment. I love how you can see the moment like Jill Biden, where Jill Biden like nervously laughs. Jill Biden knows what it is, and that they obviously keep this from Joe. So they obviously don't tell Joe about the viral trends against him because Joe has no idea. That's what's actually happening here. Joe isn't actually saying GFY. He loves nobody loves Joe Biden like Joe Biden. So he's not saying that. He's not a self-deprecating person. The reason why everyone hates Joe Biden so much is that he's not a self-deprecating person, and he's as stubborn as an old mule. And so the reason Joe Biden is saying this is because he's totally in the dark of what "Let's Go Brandon" means. He has no idea. His team's never prepared him for that. Joe Biden, on the other hand, as you can see, obviously knows. Look at that face. Oh, yeah, baby. They're still taking phone calls, though, at the White House. They took calls again. I guess this is from this year. Okay, December 24th, 2023. Christmas Eve, Jill and I got to speak with exciting young Americans who happen to be very curious about the whereabouts of Santa Claus. This was the NORAD. Nick it was on his way. St. Nick was on his way. So they're like talking. I think the phone calls are probably better vetted this time, right? Probably better vetted. People tweeting, "You really want to do this again, Joey?" Text Joe Biden. Yeah, right. Okay. Joe Biden has no idea how to use a smartphone. The man who did this, of course, his name's Jared Schmeck. He's a father of 4. He's from Oregon, and he told Joe Biden, "Let's go, Brandon," on Christmas Eve. He said he meant it in jest. Well, what do you think he meant it? It's a joke, big viral joke. They're so unfunny, these people. Father who played "Let's Go, Brandon" joke on Biden says he's receiving death threats. We actually spoke with Jared Schmeck and did a number of interviews with him, and obviously got on the phone with him and helped him out through all of this and advised him of a couple things. And I think he's doing well. I actually heard from him this Christmas. So the 2-year anniversary of the greatest viral moment in American political history. You should always remember these landmark moments. And also remember, ladies and gentlemen, that we are the majority and that it is really great to be a part of a joyous, happy army. Happy warriors cannot be defeated. You cannot defeat an army of happy warriors. Can't do it. Okay? And so keep laughing, keep joking, keep saying, "Let's go, Brandon." Keep mocking power. That is the one thing they hate the most of all, is that you make fun of them.
Yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well. Merry Christmas, and let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree. Hey, by the way, are you in
Merry Christmas. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay based.